first thing you want to focus on is your stance. And stance is the most important thing on striking, how to gain power and mobility. We'll step in here to my line. The key to getting a good solid stance is run a straight line right through your body. Put your front leg right on the front of that line, on the side of it, and take your rear leg and put that on the side of the line as well. Now you've got a nice line running through your body and a good place to set your weight down and have balance. Now once you have balance, you've got a good solid line, your opponent's at 12 o'clock and in front of you, now you want to focus on your breathing. Anytime you want to move, create any power, any action, or do any strike, you have to breathe. And that comes from the belly, explodes out through your chest and through your mouth. So proper breathing for any punch, any movement is push the air out. So that's why we're dressing it right now. Breathe out your air, breathe out your power. Do we want to strike with speed or strike with power? It's a simple decision to make. It only changes with the rear of your leg. If I leave my leg flat and solid to the ground, that's going to give me maximum power. I'm going to be able to move my weight more effectively and with more control. If I bring the ball of my foot up, it puts me in a sprinter stance, which will give me speed, make me faster. It'll take some of the power from what I have. So again, we have speed and power. Speed and power. Very simple. Let me show you now how to generate maximum power. For now, we're going to deal with the chambering of energy in your body. Right now, we're moving around. We're comfortable. We've got a good, solid stance. We want to develop maximum power. Problem with most styles, problem with most punches, is that people don't extend their body and use 100% of that energy and weight. I want to show you how to right now. There's a couple of drills that will develop that. And those drills are the torso twist and the lunge punch. Both of those specifically develop the muscles that we're going to use right now to make maximum power happen on punches. Now, my torso twist is really simple. Get in that good stance that I want to punch from, and I want to turn my torso completely so that I'm developing maximum power. Same thing with kicking, totally chambering your body. So maximum power is developed when that body is balanced and can rotate 100%. The second one I want to show you is the lunge punch. The lunge punch is a deep step that'll set me into here and put the weight of holding up the energy of holding my body right here in my legs and my butt. Now when I'm punching or doing my torso twist, this is what's actually stabilizing. So if you look at my foot, I'm coming from a nice solid stance. I'm going to push it all the way out there straight, turn my whole body, and even my foot up to the ball of this foot like I'm sprinting it. That's my power punch with my right hand. That's proper punching. That's what it should look like. When you throw a really good power punch, this is what stops you. Your glutes, your legs, your quads, everything chambers down here and stops that energy from pulling you forward. So when you're doing your movements and you're doing your punches, you should feel that flexing and tightening to keep you in that stance and keep you creating power. Kelly, will you take a good fighting stance over here for me, facing this way? Now, a good fighting stance has a lot of different things we talked about. The feet, balance, the centeredness, the ability to move forward, backward, side to side. One thing you have to remember is that your chin is just a switch that goes to your brain. If you get hit good on the chin, on the temple, or anything that shakes or snaps your head, your brain, as a self-defense mechanism, will turn itself off. That's called a knockout or a TKO. So a good solid stance, this is something extremely important. It seems mundane, but I really want you to listen. A good stance has a good hand that covers your chin at all times. Your chin should be tucked in a little hole here so it's hard to get to. Think of it like a button. If I could reach in and turn that button on, you'd go to sleep right away. That's what good striking is about. That's what they call the sweet science of boxing. If you look at his stance, his chin is tucked nicely here. He's got his right hand covering the other side. You'll notice his shoulder on this side. It's almost over here touching the other side of his chin. So it's like his chin is in a little hole, something I can't get to in action.